After Regina Daniels did her drug test and posted it on social media, her wicked ex-husband, Ned Nwoko, the wicked man who said that Regina is so addicted and that she needed a rehabilitation and only him could take care of her and that she is so, intoxicated or whatever he called it, he still came up again to respond to her drug test. Indeed, you guys can now see that with this thing that Ned Nwoko just posted, he seriously needs psychological evaluation because this man is behaving somehow like he's even the one that needs this drug test himself because he's not acting or even looking normal because he called her an addict. How come she's now obviously abstaining from all those nonsense he was doing in his house with him, and now that she's out of there and better, he's still complaining? Because as we all know, addicts don't have this capacity to abstain for this long. As they left his house, he's claiming that the girl was an addict. So if she's truly an addict, immediately she left his house, she will have all the freedom in the world to be more miserable. And by now, she will not even be able to abstain, not to talk of doing a drug test that will test negative. So you guys can see who the problem is. As far as I'm concerned, I'm happy that Regina is never coming back. Before we go ahead to read what this ex-wicked husband Ned Nwoko posted, the reality is hitting harder. Oh. If you guys are noticing it, it's getting clearer now. And Chinedu, Ned Nwoko's eye is getting more blurry when he's realizing it, as he's realizing that it's all over for him. It's becoming a problem. And this old man will not rest. He keep bringing up different topic and different narrative. Now, this is the one that this single daddy Ned Nwoko published on social media. This is what he said. Oh, he said, "Don't be fooled. Temporary abstinence is not sobriety. Temporary abstinence does not erase the underlying challenges that brought this situation to light. Recover and accountability are not matters for social media posts or public engagement. They require sustained effort, honesty, and a genuine engagement with professional support." The condition under which this recent test was conducted remain unclear. It contrasts earlier findings of drug and alcohol use were established through assessments conducted by two independent reputable centers in Nigeria and South Africa. These reports were professionally compiled, formal, documented, and will be presented and defended in court. This year man this by speaking this big grammar. There has always been an attempt to dilute the seriousness of the substance referred to as MDMA mole, regardless of how casually it is referenced or repackaged in language. It is a drug. Renaming it does not alter its chemical composition or its impact on judgment and stability. Moreover, temporary abstinence, whether for weeks or months, does not address the underlying issues that brought this situation to where it is today. Healing it is not episodic, and accountability is not performative. Hey, oh, oh. Long before this matter became public, Senator Ned Nwoko explored every possible avenue to provide support, including private rehabilitation for structured, sustained therapy, not just brief one. It failed. Denial is never a foundation for sustainable therapy. The first step is to own up to the existing problem. When the court gave judgment in favor of Senator Ned having custody and dismissing unsubstantiated human rights abuse claims that brought forward last year, the court order stated that Regina should go for supervised therapy with evidence of same. We did not make it a time for public show. Senator Ned gave Regina a window to quietly seek the needed help. He acted discreetly, keeping matters out of the media while encouraging access of professional care so she could maintain a meaningful relationship with her children. It is therefore inaccurate to suggest consistent sobriety or to dismiss prior findings. A single test taken at a time of one's choosing does not outweigh documented assessments conducted independently and professionally. If accountability is to be invoked, then it must acknowledge reality of a problem and willingness to address it. That's accountability that can yield results. Genuine accountability requires confronting reality and committing to long-term professional support, not a matter to be measured by social media engagement. True growth, stability, and accountability come from embracing the process quietly, consistently, and with integrity. The very approach Senator Ned has encouraged from the start, he claimed. It is not time for drama. Any test conducted anywhere in the world will face court scrutiny and should be ready when subpoenaed to defend results, just like the Nigeria and South Africa labs in any case. Courts would, for clarity, appoint a credible laboratory for verification of claims. It is time for reality supported by relevant, credible, and admissible evidence. Signed by Senator Ned Nwoko. Rubbish. This Ned Nwoko is currently high on serious drug. He's really the one that need mental evaluation because all the nonsense he just spit shows the kind of person he is. This man is a very heartless human being. And if you listen to everything he claimed, he is trying to dismiss this Regina's result while still telling Nigerians that his own he presented earlier should be bought. That is the truth. And him claiming that this her recovery, whatever he claimed, is not matter for social media post or public. Is this not the same Ned Nwoko that came up to post this same thing on the same social media? Is he not the same one that has been flaunting all this drug topic on social media, posting different type of nonsense narrative? So why is he still the one coming up again to claim that what Regina Daniels posted should not be for social media when he's the one that published all the ones he did? And on the other hand, he's still claiming that the Abuja nonsense result that was done or conducted in Nigeria is more reliable than the one that Regina Daniels did in the USA with proof that it was real. He's still claiming that it needs to be looked into, talking nonsense like small picking. This is really becoming embarrassing. I don't know what you guys think about it, but Ned Nwoko is old enough. He's so old enough that he should be respecting himself because respect is reciprocal. Because at this stage of his life, I was expecting him to do better. I was expecting Ned Nwoko to do better at this stage of his life. But it looks like Ned Nwoko is just getting worse and his hate is eating him up. Because what's the meaning of all this he has been posting? Ha, I'm just so disappointed in this Chinedu because I thought that indeed he must have learned his lessons. Anyways, most Nigerians are busy laughing, but they should not ignore this disturbing behavior from an elderly man who obviously appeared to be emotionally tormenting a very young girl. While many are busy arguing about it, and Regina herself is also the victim here, and she made a poor decision by marrying this old man. Is enough now for this man to be her grandfather because of his money and everything. It doesn't mean that she deserves abuse or mistreatment. That's the truth. And we do not obviously want to talk more into this particular aspect because we guys can tell ourselves the truth. And we know what child abuse looks like. This man has refused to move on and is destroying this girl gradually. He's so disappointed that she's happy. He doesn't even want her to be happy. Everything she ever took was under his roof. She left his roof and she's not even on anything at all. She said she took that molly because Ned Nwoko wanted her to continue taking it. He kept giving it to her and his other wives, and they were all taking it to satisfy him, and he was happy about it and enjoying it. While he was taking Viagra to, continue their activity in the bedroom. And this same Regina Daniels has left his abode. And he claimed he's the only one that can take care of her. But now she has left and she's okay. Which means he's a problem. That his house is a problem because she's no more having any of this problem. Instead of him to even be excited that this her blood test is negative and that she's doing better, which means he's a problem. Now that she has left, she should remain out there, not to come back to come and, keep taking that nonsense under his roof with him. He's hating and talking nonsense, saying that she's a drug addict. Now that she's not there for him to watch over, like he said, he's the watcherman of our time. And she's still okay upon she's not under your roof and within your reach. You are still hating. Gingering for court case with a child old enough to be his daughter. Shameless man. I hope Regina does not feed these Ned Nwoko demons by making herself available for any court case with him. She should just take her children. When God obviously called Ned Nwoko, she will have them back. Because how old is he again? It's almost time. I don't know what you guys think about it, Sha, but let me know in the comment section. Because most of this episode is so long. I managed to read it like it was annoying. It's not by big grammar. Ned Nwoko needs to be wise. He's old enough. He's an adult, an old man for that matter. Because Regina actually went through a lot in the hand of this man. With this his behavior, you guys can see it. Because my people, you all heard everything when he said it that she was an addict. How does an addict maintain temporary abstinence like he's claiming? Now that she maintained the abstinence for a while, that doesn't mean she'll stop it permanently. Talking like a small boy. No addict can even maintain 1 day. Talk less of how long. It's been how long now? This is since last year till now. That's to show you that this Regina Daniels is no addict like he claimed. Because even Pharaoh rested in the Bible. Because this Ned Nwoko is really beginning to piss me off, and I'm trying so hard to curtail my anger. Because we don't really send waiting this man the right to, and all this is cock and bull stories. But you should stop frustrating this girl's life and tormenting the children. You heard the children. And they were crying in the video saying, Mama, we miss you. Mama, come and take us. Mama, when are you coming home? It was so emotional and sad. And you are seeing this girl still trying her best to do better, to do everything right. And you are still coming out to discredit all her effort. Like, why? How can this man be so insensitive? An addict would never ever, will not even be able to abstain from drug for that period of time. He's lamenting and claiming nonsense. Even though she admitted to taking the one she took, which is the molly that he gave to her. At the time, this same man that gave it to her accused her. She's not an addict. And she's not taking anything anymore. Omo, even WAEC essay say 450 words for explanation, but Ned Nwoko don't give us over 5,000 words. Since the beginning of this saga, we never rest. Talking like what I don't understand. This man is... I don't know what you guys' opinion is, but this is truly not maturity, I beg. Maturity not be by age, oh. Hey, he wants to, by force, make Nigerians believe that she's an addict. And he truly wants her to be a drug addict by fire, by force. That is obviously what I'm noticing here. Because if you are claiming you don't want the girl to be a drug addict and you are seeing this girl development and everything, you are supposed to be happy that, yes, okay, that what I was saying before, she finally took my advice and she's getting better, all is well. But this man is just angry, like he's disappointed that she's not an addict. Because she just proved it that she's not an addict. And we can already see before she proved it, because we know how addicts behave. You guys know. So what's all this nonsense? As in, I don't tire. I don't know what's in this man they try talk. Because in those they talk nonsense anyhow. We should not be fooled or what? Because what is he saying? Is it important for us to believe this cock and bull is writing than what Regina Danes provided proof and evidence to that we are seeing? What is he trying to claim here? Is it by force? The obsession is not from this world again, no, because Regina Danes need to run for her life. At this stage, she needs to be very careful. This man can do anything. God forbid, this kind of man. She didn't even do a test, and he was saying it was a problem. She eventually did the test and confirmed it, and she's even posting it. And he's still saying it's a problem that is not meant for media engagement. Really? The man don't want to share custody of the kids with the girl. I don't understand why. He doesn't want to share custody of the kids with her, and he still doesn't want to leave her alone. Like, what the hell? How is this nonsense going to help? This obsession, how is it helping the children he claimed that he's, looking after and trying to make their mother better because he wants the children to live a better life? Talking like one Koromoto conductor. What's all this now? All this sad delulu and nonsense Ned Nwoko is saying is becoming annoying. He has right to respond, obviously. Like, we all know he has been a parrot for over a while now. Since she's, releasing all the evidence, he's not responding the more. But when you're responding, at least try to make sense. Don't be talking like one momo. Once you open your mouth and talk, the small respect people even manage to have for you will drop. Okay, so Oga Ned Nwoko, go and rest, abeg. We have had enough. This one don't tire me, oh. Ha. Oga Chinedu no wan just face in front anymore. Face the same office where he struggled to get this senatorial district, whatever he's handling. No. Leave Regina Danes alone. No. You say you love Lala, your wife. Lala, focus on her now. No. Lala still dey think say she better. I could have followed me laugh. Oh. Lala Charani must be there thinking that she's special. With all this embarrassment, Ned Nwoko is embarrassing himself on social media. It means he still wants this girl. But it will not work. This Ned Nwoko is really wicked. This man, he love attention past anything. Oh. The man is really pissed and disappointed. He's so annoying. Which kind of ex be this one? Which kind of ex will go do anything to bring you down every minute? Upon you are no longer together. Hey, this man has released more statements regarding his ex-wife Regina Daniels than he has ever worked as a senator in Nigeria. Because what is he saying? Because in this his write-up, he's also in other words confirming that she was an addict while staying with him. It shows he's not a good man. He's not even a good character for her, talk less of husband. Anyways, I need to say what you guys already know. I believe that most sensible people that are here already know this one. There's only some mugus, like some people that are on social media, tackling Regina Danes and still dragging her. It's only those ones that will obviously close their eyes to the truth. Because this man, Chinedu, Ara Agbala, the man don't kolo. The man not really cool. Regina Daniels is showing serious growth here, and is really courageous, and I'm happy that she's fighting for her freedom and her rights, which she deserves. So let her keep going. Let this man keep backing. Let him keep backing, because at the end of the day, he's embarrassing himself. As if I knew this in my last video, I told you guys that Ned Nwoko will only end up embarrassing himself when he come up next to respond to this. And it looks like I saw the future, because this is what he just did. He came out to embarrass himself without even any atom of shame, saying that a single negative result doesn't equate to long-term sobriety. As how? Him that was taking Viagra and different medicine to disgrace and do nonsense in the bedroom with his child chicks and his wives. Did he take anyone? This Regina Daniels result e clear oh. This Ned Nwoko English is too much. It's too much for result where clear, where everybody see. His English is too much and nonsense. It no make sense. It's just blabbing. People are dropping proof here. He's writing cock and bull. Since this whole matter started, the man never even dropped one evidence of everything that he's accusing the girl of. He said that she was faithful for, yeah, she never cheated. That one is facts. Drop evidence of the drugs and he no drop. Now the Regina even go with her man, say she managed, she only took molly that the man gave to her. Even evidence one, the man no drop. Regina Daniels has been dropping proof back to back, and it clear, very clear with the see am. The man don't dey talk the right episode all the time. He wanted her clean. Now she's clean, but he's still having an issue with it. As in how? Obi mumu hater be that. Trying so hard to make the world believe that the innocent mother of your own child or your own children is on drug is one thing I will never understand. It's only a mad person that will be behaving like that. I'm not supposed to be happy and excited over this. Since you claim you're looking out for your children. Eh? Just move on now, Mr. Ned Nwoko. Move on. The lab in the United Kingdom will have more credibility, and even the lab in United States will have more credibility than that his lab in Abuja. He's, working hand in hand with those hospitals there. So is he trying to claim that the lab that Regina Daniels went to the United States has more credibility than his Abuja lab that he can pay them to do anything? Just talking anyhow. The manipulation he's doing in that Nigerian court and even the hospital is too much. All those manipulations, he can't do it in the UK or US now. They will revoke the license of those hospitals or even those doctors, those practitioners or whatever. They can't do those manipulations that they do in Nigeria. So what is it called? It be like make I don't punch Ned Nwoko for a year. The man don't talk anyhow. How can an elderly man be caught up in this kind of drama? He never still won't rest. She has proven that she's not an addict, yes. Addiction is not the major bone of contention in this whole matter. Epa no believe say this girl will ever do this kind of thing or get to this level. He don't already plan. The man planned to destroy this Regina Daniels. But he failed. He failed woefully, and I'm so happy that people are beginning to see through him. Even his own gender, where they support him before, they don't tell and say he don't do. Say he don't do. Because if he can be doing all this on social media, just imagine what this man must have done to Regina Daniels behind closed doors. Reason I'm now, you guys should check it out. All these men that are still supporting him, saying she should go out to her husband. Wish Mumu husband be that one. They just don't want the best for the girl. They don't want her to come back alive. Because if she try it there, that will be the last we hear from her. I'm just happy in all of this, so my people, that she's not an addict, because I already know before. I don't even need her to do the results for me to know. But it's good that she did. So I'm happy that the naysayers are also aware. Not be small ignorance they do this man, because how can a drug addict be going to club every day? She was posting on social media. She even went for an interview, did some presentation with some brand she was working with. Which kind you talk with that one? He's just blabbing around. Every day she was posting on social media. Instead of, for us to be seeing a drug addict, we're seeing a girl happy that she's surviving. We're seeing a girl happy that she received or got freedom. The earlier some people know the difference between drug abuse and whatever he's claiming, better for them, because we can see that the girl is not an addict. Anyway, I don't know you guys' opinion. Like I always say, you should add it in the comment section.
Regina Daniels was accused by her ex-husband of being high on drugs and all that. And then she went for a test. And when the test result came out, she posted it on social media. She did the test abroad. And yet, people had so much things to say, doubts. Of course, it's normal with social media. Everybody will not believe you. But do your things for yourself. Now, I have one question for some of you. Do you even know what addiction is? Have you ever seen someone addicted to something? Let's say someone addicted to soapy or someone addicted to drugs. Have you ever seen them? If you've not seen one, please visit the closest psychiatric hospital near you and see some people chained to their beds. See some people being sedated. See some people going through so many phases because of drug addiction. See some people looking like mental kids, looking like mad people because of drug addiction. She was accused in October and she did this test in January. Do you think for someone highly addicted, do you think it's enough phase for her to get up the addiction and then boom, her blood is clean? If she succeeded with that, then we should be applauding her. Because I know people who suffered from addiction till they died. Doctors were telling them that they're about to die. They could not stop. They could not lay off that same drugs until they died. Do you think it's easy from October to January to become clean? Do you think it's that easy for someone highly addicted and was claimed or accused of being erratic and all manner of things? If truly she was addicted and then she's able to come out clean by this time, she's done well for herself. Gina, you've done well for yourself. Pat yourself on the back. You know, I've always known you to be a young girl in an old woman's body. So respectful. Such a sweet soul. I watched you grow. And I will keep watching you grow. You see, social media, people are bound to have their opinions. I cannot stop people's opinion. But because I know you, I will always cheer you on. I've said this to your mother countless times. Let people run with their opinions. But you, this is a phase. You ran before you could walk. So you're kind of backsliding to where you're meant to start from. And I'm not worried about you, baby, because I know you figure it out, Regina. You will figure it out. Kudos for what you've done so far. Kudos for how far you've come. And I know. So if the accusation is true that you were high on something and by now, January, you're already clean, you've done well, baby. Best of wishes. Regina Nwoko Daniels. Best of wishes to you. You will get to where you're going to. You will reach your destination. You are beautiful, baby. No one should or tell you otherwise. We stand behind you, Gidigba. You are beautiful. You are family. Wisdom.